Hey, my dears! Welcome to the Grammar Podcast. Put the seatbelt on and let's dive in.
Hello, and a very warm welcome to this explainer. Today, we're going to do something a little bit different and, honestly, a whole lot of fun. We are going to act as grammar detectives. Now, don't worry, you don't need a magnifying glass, just your ears and your curiosity. You see, whenever we read a story in English, the author uses very specific tools to tell us exactly what's happening, when it's happening, and what it looks like. And by slowing down and looking really closely at these tools, we can understand the English language so much better. So today, I'm going to speak clearly and slowly, and we're going to use the text of a beautiful little story to uncover the absolute secrets of English grammar. Let's get started. Okay, let's dive right into this agenda and see what we're going to cover. First, we'll meet hairy days. Second, we'll look at daily life and the present simple. Third, describing things with adjectives. Fourth, right now and the present continuous. Fifth, abilities and rules using modals. And finally, number 6, future plans. All right, section 1, let's meet hairy days. I want you to listen closely to this first quote. I'll read it slowly. Hairy Days is a very happy man. He is an English teacher and he lives in a small house. Notice how simple and clear these sentences are. They introduce us to his basic reality. They tell us exactly who he is, what his job is, and where his home is. And to share these basic facts, the author uses a very specific tense. Which brings us to section 2, daily life and the present simple. Now, this is a massively important tool for talking about your own everyday life. The present simple is used to talk about facts, habits, routines, and unchanging situations. It doesn't mean things that are happening right at this exact second. It means things that are generally true all the time. Just like Harry lives in a small house. That's a fact. It's an unchanging situation. Take a look at this next quote from the story. Every day he wears a white shirt and dark blue trousers. I want you to highlight the words every day and the verb wears in your mind. Every day is a time marker. It immediately tells us this is a repeating action, a routine. And because it's a routine, we use the present simple verb wears with an S right at the end because we're talking about he. Moving right along to section 3, describing things using adjectives. Let's read through this list from the story nice and slowly. A small house, short brown hair, blue eyes, a white shirt, a nice black watch, a large tree, a beautiful woman. Do you notice a pattern here? In English, the adjective, the describing word, almost always comes immediately before the noun, the actual thing it's describing. The author doesn't just say house, he says small house. He doesn't just say eyes, he says blue eyes. This is exactly how you build a really vivid picture in the mind of the reader. And this brilliantly illustrates our next leap in grammar. On one side, we have a permanent fact. He lives in a small house. That is our present simple tense. But on the other side, we have something completely different. Harry is sitting under a large tree. This isn't a general fact. This is an action that is happening at this exact, precise moment in the story. And that leads us to section 4, right now and the present continuous. Here is the definition you're definitely going to want to remember. The present continuous is used for actions happening right now, at this exact moment. To build it, you just need 2 pieces. The to be verb, like am, is, or are, and an action verb ending in the letters ing, ing. Let's read the text slowly and see this in action, all right? Now, the sun is shining outside. Harry is sitting under a large tree. He is thinking about a beautiful woman. Do you see those active current verbs? Is shining, is sitting, and is thinking? Whenever you see this specific combination, you know the action is live. It is happening right in front of your eyes. Okay, section 5, abilities and rules using modals. So what are modals? Modals are special verbs, like can and must, that show ability, possibility, or necessity. What is truly wonderful about modals is that they're special tools. They totally change the mood of the main verb, but they do not follow normal grammar rules. You literally never add an S, and you never add an ing to a modal. Now, what's really interesting about this formula is just how amazingly simple it is. Let's walk through this structure slowly. To construct a sentence using a modal, you start with your subject, he, then the modal, can, then the base verb, play. Notice it's just play, not plays, not playing, just the base word. Finally, the object, the piano. He can play the piano. Or the one below it, he must tell her. The structure remains perfectly clean and completely unchanged. So the crucial point here is how these words change the meaning of the sentence. Look at the quote. He can play the piano, and he can sing beautiful songs. Here, can expresses his musical ability. He literally has the skill to do it. But the next sentence totally changes the mood. He must tell her about his warm heart. Here, must expresses a strong personal necessity. It's a rule he has made for himself because his feelings are just that strong.
Let's move forward in time to Section 6, Future Plans, using going to.
The phrase going to is used to talk about future plans, intentions, and predictions. If you want to express what you intend to do later today, tomorrow, or even next year, this is absolutely the phrase that is essential to know. Let's see it applied in our story. Later, he is going to see her. Next week, they are going to walk together. Point your attention to those time markers right at the start of the sentences, later and next week. These tell us we are firmly in the future, and we pair these markers with is going to when it's one person and are going to for two or more people. Let's step back and see how all this builds a complete, rich picture. Mapping out our journey, we have the present simple. Every day he wears a white shirt. Then the present continuous. Now Harry is sitting. And looking ahead, the future. Next week, they are going to walk. With just these three tools, you can confidently talk about almost any time in your entire life. And the author actually gives us even more details about these amazing future plans. This summer, Harry and his love are going to do all these things. They are going to travel to a beautiful beach. They are going to sleep in a tent. They are going to swim in the blue sea, and they are going to enjoy the hot sun. Notice how beautifully the author pulls together the going to future verbs right alongside those colorful adjectives we learned earlier, like beautiful beach, blue sea, and hot sun. And well, that brings us to the end of our story. Now, Harry is smiling because life is good. Later, they are going to speak about the future. That is the story of Harry Days. By understanding just these 5 simple grammar concepts, the present simple, the present continuous, adjectives, modals, and the going to future, we are able to fully, deeply comprehend Harry's complete, happy story, all the way from his daily routines to his brightest future hopes. And now, my fellow grammar detectives, it's your turn. What are you going to do tomorrow? You see, English isn't just a boring set of rules. It's a vibrant tool to share your unique world. Try using every day I, right now I am, and tomorrow I am going to. If you can master these simple tools, what amazing stories will you be able to tell? Thank you so much for joining me in this explainer, and keep practicing.
If you like this video, write in the comments, subscribe to the channel, give us a like, and share the video with your friends.
And if you'd like to practice more, click the link up here to jump into the next English lesson.